Today we're going to be reading Pigs, P-I-G-S, Pigs, by Sherry Doyle. Gail Saunders Smith, PhD, was the consulting editor. And I see a pig on the front cover. Let's look at the back cover and see what it says. It shows us some farm animals. And it says, oink, neigh, moo, cock-a-doodle-doo. Let's meet the farm animals. Big, colorful photographs and simple text introduce readers to animals on the farm. Pigs snort and grunt, roll in the mud. Pigs are at home on the farm. So a lot of times on the back cover of a book, you can they'll have a little blurb about what the book is about. And the front cover, of course, always has the title, the author, and the illustrator. So I'm thinking Sherry Doyle took these pictures, so she's the illustrator too. And it usually has a picture of something that relates to the book. This is the title page, Farm Animals, Pigs, by Sherry Doyle. And let's see. This is a copyright page. The copyright page, boys and girls, tells you about where the book was printed and just a whole bunch of information about a book. And then in this book, because it's a nonfiction book, that means it's about real things, we have a table of contents. Meet the Pigs is on page 4. On the Farm is on page 8. New Life is on page 14. Playtime is on page 16. Time to Rest is on page 20. Contents means what's in the book, by the way. So this is what's in the book. It has a glossary, which is, it tells you the definitions of some of the words. Read more on page 23. Internet sites on page 23. And it has an index on page 24. We'll talk about the index when we get there. So I'm going to try to zoom out a little bit so that we can see both pages. Pigs have thick bodies covered with hair. You know, I never really thought about pigs, but I can see that the pig has hair. Can you see that? There's little hairs all over the pig. Some pigs have ears that stick up, like this one. Others have floppy ears. Pigs walk on sturdy hooves. So here's their hooves. Their feet are called hooves. And sturdy means they're really stable, that they can really hold the pig. On the Farm, page 8. Pigs eat feed made from corn, soybeans, and other food. Some pigs graze in fenced pastures. So pastures are like big fields with grass in them. And graze means to eat. And then I see that these pigs are eating out of a trough. Let's see what's on page 10. Page 10. When pigs get bigger, they are called hogs. Farmers raise hogs for their meat and many other products. So here's some hogs. And I'm assuming these are the farmers. Some hogs grow to be 1,000 pounds, 454 kilograms, or more. That's as heavy as a grand piano. That's huge. Look how big this pig is compared to this chicken. This is on page 13. Often nonfiction books, boys and girls, have page numbers. Sorry, I zoomed in and I should have moved over first. So this nonfiction book is labeled with page numbers at the bottom. And this is page 14 that we're on now. And I just wanted to point out why I'm pointing to the page numbers. New Life. 8 baby pigs are born. They squeal and drink milk. Females grow up to be sows. Oh, so a mama pig is called a sow. Males, or daddy pigs, are called boars. Pigs can live for 15 years. Look at all these cute little piggies. Page 16. Playtime. Pigs are smart and playful. Some farmers give pigs balls to play with. Happy pigs grunt. The midday sun is strong. Pigs cannot sweat. They roll in mud puddles to stay cool. Oh, so that's why the pigs roll in the mud puddles. Otherwise, their skin would get burned. They would get too hot. That's not good for them. Time to rest. Page 20. Pigs sleep in barns. They snuggle on floors padded with straw. Oh, so they like to snuggle. I like to snuggle. And now we're to the glossary where it tells us what the words mean. Boar, an adult male pig. Feed, food that comes in the form of mash or pellets. Miss Marlene messed up that word. I read it wrong. Graze, to eat grass. Hog, a pig that weighs more than 120 pounds. Hoof, a pig's foot. More than one hoof is hooves. Pasture, a grassy area that pigs and other animals feed upon. Snout, a pig's nose. Sow, an adult female pig. Now, if you wanted to read more books about pigs, this is what the Read More tells you. So there's a book called Playful Pigs by Colleen Dolphin. There's a book about baby pigs, and it's by Bobby Kelman. Pigs, Animals That Live on the Farm, by Joanne Early Mackin. That's another book. And then it has internet sites where maybe you could find out more about pigs. And this site is called FactHound, and it's a safe, fun way for kids to look for internet sites related to the book. And it's www.facthound.com. And then you can type in this code to, let me move the book over so I can zoom in case any parents want to try to look up more information, or any of the kids. So here it is. You can type in this code and you can go to FactHound and you can learn more about pigs if you want to. And then an index. I told you we talked about an index. So an index tells you where you can find certain things in a book. So you have your table of contents that tells you exactly what each chapter or each page is about, but this tells you where you might find things. Like, so for instance, size. It talks about the size of pigs on page 6, 10, and 12. So if you went to page 6, 10, and 12, it would tell you about the size of pigs, or it tells you about hogs on page 10 and 12. So that's the way that you can find out. You can go to a certain page and just look up that information if that's what you're looking for. I hope you enjoyed this book. I found it really told me a lot about pigs, some things I didn't know actually. I hope you learned some things you didn't know about pigs.